Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 9 of A Nation United. As today we got a pretty big episode ahead of us as we're going to be heading into the year 2024-25 here with the Moscow Superstars. As in the last episode, we brought in some pretty fun players as we acquired Evgeny Malkin in free agency, and not just that. Our young Matvei Michkov is going to be making his NHL debut as well, as he was absolutely ripping it up in the OHL last year. He'll be actually making his debut here for the Superstars, which will be very exciting. So we're going to begin the first game here for the Superstars here very soon. But before we do, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. That'll be very much appreciated, boys. So let's get into this one. As we're going to, right out the get-go, just take a look at the lineups here for the Superstars, kind of show you guys around the team. I didn't really change anything up in the last episode, except for the fact, I really actually didn't change anything. The lineups are basically the same. I did try to find a new spot for Chaika, but I thought, throwing him alongside Alexiev, that we'll have the two young guys in Alexander Alexiev and Chaika play alongside of each other. I don't think I really touched too much of the power play just yet. I do want Michkov in that one-time position without a doubt. That is a guy that needs to be taking those one-timers. And also, where the hell is my boy Gurionov? Oh, there he is. I was like, where the hell is my boy Gurionov? Why is he not there? I really don't want... I want a defenseman, but... yeah, man. We don't... actually, we don't even have an offensive defenseman. I actually totally forgot about that we do not have an offensive defenseman. But I think what we'll do is... because I know this team won't be very good. We'll kind of leave how the power play and the PKs are. I'm pretty sure they're going to put the best guys that can actually kill penalties. And I mean, we don't really got too many, defensive forwards. Like Mikhailiev's not too bad defensively. Ropasov is great defensively. Same with Trenin. Trenin's actually really good defensively. But the rest of the guys are just... not very good defensively. Even our top 6, you could take a look at that. We don't have a lot of strong defensive guys, which one guy that I'm really excited about is Ruzen Koltsov. The guy that we picked up in the last episode from the Ottawa Senators, a two-way forward who is looking very strong defensively, which I'm really, really excited for when Koltsov makes his debut here for the Moscow Superstars. Because this is a guy that's really, really going to take the roster by charge, right? He's going to be adding another depth centerman to the team, which we already have Jermaine, and we already have our Ivan Barbashev. I mean, we're not going to be keeping Evgeny Malkin for too long. Most likely, we will be trading him away, because he didn't take a no movement clause or a no trade clause, so we could basically trade this guy to anywhere. Now, if we do trade away Evgeny Malkin, most likely we will be trading Malkin to a playoff team without a doubt. We're not going to be doing that to him. We're not going to be cucking him. We're going to be trading him to a team that's actually a playoff team, if we will be. Most likely, I would like him to play alongside of Michkov almost this entire season. And I really like to just see these guys grow. I would really like to have Matvei Michkov just develop and, become better defensively. I think that's his biggest thing. But this guy is going to be an offensive beast, right? We drafted him way back in 2023, second overall. This is our big prospect that we put all of our marbles into, and we're really hoping that could be, the future of this team. So let's just jump right into the simulation. I'm ready to go. If you guys are ready to go as well, I'm excited to see how well this Moscow Superstars team will do. Honestly, I'm very, very excited to see how well this team will do. So the first ever game for Matvei Michkov will be against the Florida Panthers. So we're going to be jumping into that game. It's going to be super hype, boys. I am super, super ready to see how well Michkov will play here for the Superstars, how well he'll do, and on just how well this team will do this year, right? We have a lot of new players on the team, and honestly, we don't look like a bad team. We have a lot of young guys with Alexiev, Chaika, and Makamandulin making their debuts. Georgiev, Syorkin, I think Nichushkin. Did I put him in the net as well this year? Because I think Nichushkin will be able to actually be the starting goalie here for the Moscow Superstars as well. Not a starting goalie yet, but he'll be, Maxim Nichushkin will be our backup goalie for this year as well, instead of Syorkin. So we're going to be going with Georgiev and Nichushkin, and I'm hoping Nichushkin will jump up massively. He had a really good year down the AHL, not so well in the first year, but he's getting better, right? He's putting up really good numbers for how bad that AHL team's been. He's putting up some really solid numbers, and I'm really excited to see how well he will develop as our starting goalie. And I mean, that's going to be a big guy for this team. If he jumps up to a 90 overall, this team without a doubt could be a very contending team next year. I know I said that this year would probably be the year that we would be pushing for a playoff spot. I think I said that a couple episodes ago. But it really doesn't look like that just yet. But I have a feeling that sooner or later, one of these years, we'll be exploding and we'll have an offensive powerhouse. So let's jump into the first game here against the Florida Panthers. Moscow versus Florida. This is a big game. Will Michkov gets his first career goal. Denis Gurianov gets his first goal of the season on the first shot of the game. And that's what I like to see. Bavilier gets the first shot on the net as well. Damn, boys. No defense in this game. First period, 2-1. And Malkin gets his first goal as a superstar. Attaboy. Second period, 4-3. Michkov gets his first career goal as a Moscow superstar, baby. In his first ever game as an NHL player, Michkov puts up his first goal on the power play. Let's jump into the third period. I really would like to see Michkov a pretty good amount, and I really want to see that guy. And look at Malkin. Oh, my Lord. Does he ever look beautiful in that superstar jersey? Let's head into this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an exciting one. All right, so here we are in the third period here between the Moscow Superstars and the Florida Panthers. Is this me or... Oh, yeah, okay, it zooms out. Okay, good. But man, that seems really zoomed in. Jesus, I did not know that was that zoomed in. Nice shot there as well. I'm going to go... I don't really like the true broadcast form. I've been kind of noticing, I was looking at one of my older videos, the camera will automatically adjust itself to show the best. Okay, sweet, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll go up to broadcast, because broadcast, I feel like, gives us the best point of view, gives us the entire shot of the game. So there we go, come on, baby. I think that's Zaitsev stepping up there. Barkov, Ekblad, long pass over to Platt. He has it now over to Huberdeau, but he gets tripped up there by Michkov. I think that was bad penalty there, Michkov. He's definitely not the defensive guy. Or no, I think that's actually, what's his face? Nichushkin is going to be, Valeri Nichushkin's going to be going to the box. That was a bad play there. He's our defensive guy, and he takes a bad penalty like that. What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Come on, bruh. So Trent and Ropasov. I think the biggest thing is that, oh, failed to throw. Oh, big save there by Georgiev as we keep the lead. Will we actually get our first win of the season? Oh, and Chari buries a big one there for the Florida Panthers. That is not good. So I want that first line, actually, since Nichushkin took that dumb penalty. Let's throw out the second line. I know Michkov's out there, but let's throw out Barbashev, Koltsov, and Gurianov. Let's see what these guys can do out there. The young Nikita Koltsov, our first ever really big prospect here for the Superstars. So come on, boys. Play right on them. There we go, Koltsov. You take it, buddy. You take it. Got poked off the puck, though. Kessel has it now here for the Florida Panthers. Come on, boys. Over to Bavilier. Bavilier has it now, carrying it through the zone, and he chips it in, and that's offside. Yeah, we'll keep out the second pair. We'll keep out the second forward line. That's good with me. We're also away this game as well. Oh, I like the zoom in, bro. I'm liking that stuff. As Koltsov, he has it now, makes a pass over to Gurianov, but oh my Lord, they are pressuring us hard. We need full forecheck here, boys. We need to step up our game. Bavuli, oh my Lord. Can we make a pass here, man? Big hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice pass. Come on, boys. Gurianov, I think that is. And we got to turn it over again. Ochari, he has it now. We got to change up the forward lines. They are just not doing their thing. Third line. And then we'll throw out that first line here right quick as well. The defensive parent. We'll throw out the third defensive parent. Oh, nice shot. Oh, change. Hurry up. Oh, it's big turnover. Come on, shoot it. Nice chance there, baby. Nice chance. It's just a third line out there. We're going to... I mean, they're good defensive line, I guess. Mikhailiev and not Michiv, wherever I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Mikhailiev. I'm hoping he could kind of bring that nice energy. I should have upgraded his defensive stats because he's been great with the Maple Leafs in real life this season. Oh my God, what a chance there from number 14 there for the Superstars. What a great one-time opportunity there. Yeah, let's throw out the first line out there. Oh, they do too. They throw Huberdeau and Barkov. So Malkin, Michkov, and Nichushkin are all out there now. Come on, Michkov, number 41 here. Face-off win here for the Superstars. Nichushkin did try to get it over to Michkov, but was not able to. As Platt, he has an out, but gets absolutely laid out there by Makamadulin, baby. Nichushkin, he's carrying it through, but that's... Oh, a tripping penalty here, boys. That's what I'm talking about. I want the first power play unit out there. That's what I want. So come on, boys. Malkin out there. Gurianov and Michkov. Come on, Michkov. Big one-time and baby Malkin. Face-off win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Over to Michkov. And Matvei Michkov with an absolute bomb. This is what I'm talking about. This is the future of the Moscow Superstars. Right. Oh, my Lord. Right fucking there, boys. Matvei Michkov with an absolute howitzer. My Lord, what a shot. Wow. Boom! Right into the back of the net. Michkov with an absolute bomb. Oh my lord. Got in the open seam. I felt like that was going to come. I just knew. I'm like, Michkov is just going to back off. He's going to get right into that beautiful one-time position, and that's what he did right there. What a goal. What a goal. If this is how we're going to play all season long, where we're just going to outscore people, I mean, that's the way we're going to have to play, because we're so bad defensively. Oh my lord. What a huge save there by Georgiev. Georgiev with another big save there for the Moscow Superstars. 10 minutes left, boys. We got to play better defense than what we're doing right now here, guys. Second unit, second line. We got to get some stuff going here, man. We got to get some offense or some defense going, because Georgiev is making some huge saves to the Superstars. My lord. Big face-off win. Uyghur over to Henrique. Come on. Take it. Take it, boys. Take it. He gets plastered up alongside of the boards. Lindell, he has it now. Carrying it up here for the Panthers. Makes a nice move. Ooh, nice defensive play here, boys. Now we just gotta kill out the rest of the clock. We gotta play a good defensive game and not take any penalties, because we cannot go on the power play, or PK, I mean, because we cannot kill out penalties. Our team defense sucks ass, honestly. And if our team is actually going to be producing like the way that we're playing right now, I might actually go and edit the power play lines, because, oh my god, Barbashev with a beautiful goal as well, because this is the first ever time that, you know, we've watched, I think, every single game to start off the season, almost every single game, and we have never played like this. I have never seen the energy that I'm seeing right now for the Moscow Superstars. What a beautiful pass over to Barbashev, and he absolutely bears it past Knight. But I'm being legit with you guys. I have never seen this team play like this ever. Ever. This is the best game that I've seen this team play. And this is amazing. Amazing hockey here for the Moscow Superstars. Boys, get on him. Jesus Christ. Come on, Malkin. Oh, my lord. He has it now. Malkin. Get past the... Oh, TJ Brody stopped him right up. Now Malkin, he has it now. 6:25 left. One time, a big save there by Georgiev. I want that third line out there. And let's get out the third defensive pairing out there, because Alexiev and Chaika are very strong, and they could play really good defense. So hopefully they could go out there and play very smart. That's what we need them to go do. And hopefully they could kill off the rest of the time. This is such a huge game. So I think after this game is what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to edit the power play and the special, just the whole special teams. I'm going to go edit and try to find out the best possible way that we could set that up so we could get, you know, the best success. Because if we could play like this all the season long, now I don't know if it's just because the Florida Panthers suck ass or something, but we're facing a pretty good team. The third line is Lindell, Henrique, and Tippett, I think it is. So we're facing up against a pretty good damn team. It's just we're really outscoring them. And I think Michkov is going to be a big difference maker for this team. Like I said, when we drafted him, the next big Ophie. And Michkov is that. We're seeing that tonight by his talents, that he is legit the next big thing here for the Moscow Superstars. He is impressing me. Oh my god. Keep going, Nichushkin. We got that first line going out there now. I don't mind that. I'd rather not have that fourth line go out there right now, especially during the dying seconds of this game. We really just need to keep playing good team defense. They're pulling their goalie as well. Maybe Michkov, first career hat trick in his first game. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. We got to keep that first line out there. Let's go. Let's get an empty netter for our boy Michkov in his first career game, boys. Let's get it. Let's get that puck to Michkov. Get that puck to Michkov, boys. Face-off win for the Panthers. Another one. Come on. Get that puck to Michkov. Get that puck to Michkov. Go, buddy. Go. Skate. Skate. It's on Michkov, but it is Makamandulin, I think that was. Yeah, our boy Makamandulin buries it in the empty net, so no chance for Michkov getting his first career hat trick. But, hey, 3-point night or whatever it was for Michkov, that was amazing. Amazing game here for the Moscow Superstars. I am very, very happy with the showcase that I was just seeing here, because I was never able to see this type of offense ever from the Moscow Superstars like this before. And I think if we're a playoff team, I would sacrifice a first-round pick for a very solid defenseman for our team this year. Very solid right-handed defenseman for the, you know, not just, you know, for the short term, but the long term of this team as well. So I am really, really excited to see how this will all turn out in today's episode. Honestly, this first little bit here that we've seen here from the Superstars is just a great showcase. Honestly, great showcase from the team. We'll keep out that first pair because we don't want them changing. Oh my god, what a nice chance again, Knight. Yeah, throw that one out. Just burn the rest of the time here. I don't want another stoppage of play. Oh, what a game, what a game, what a game. I enjoyed this whole period, honestly, from top to bottom. This was the best period I've ever seen in my life. So I'm going to go edit the power play and the special teams, and I'll be right back to show you guys what a game. I was happy with the way that this ended, so I'll be right back, and hopefully we can make the playoffs for the first ever time in Superstars history, boys. Alright, so I'm back. I didn't have to actually make too much changes because I was really enjoying the power play lines, and I feel like just going with all forwards will make us really offensively dominating, which is something that we're going to have to focus on this year, which, you know, we're not going to be a very good defensive team, and you guys could see that just by the way that our defense is. We have Matvei Michkov and Zaitsev as our top pair, and then Zadorov and Nichushkin, so we definitely don't got a very strong defensive core, you know, coming towards us. Our best defensive number player is Chaika. Chaika has the best defensive numbers out of everyone in that whole defensive core. So for the PK, I added Chaika, and I also added Barbashev into this as well because Barbashev has some very good defensive stats, and I feel like he could be a very strong PK guy, and then Trenin and Ropasov, and then we just added Chaika to the three-man PK, and then Georgiev as well. So let's see how well the Moscow Superstars will do here, man. I'm excited to see how this season will pan out the beat because I feel like this, you know, this team could do some solid stuff this year, you know? I feel like if we just stick to our game plan, play a very simple game, and just dominate teams by scoring goals, I think we could possibly be a playoff team this year. And that would be amazing if we could actually be a playoff team this year. So we're 2-1 to start things off. Not bad. Yeah, there's the loss. I'm hoping we don't just lose repetitive times. Also, I want to quickly check out the draft class for you guys because this year there's not a lot of players, I don't think, for the draft class this year. There's not a lot of options for us, which kind of sucks because I would like more options, but this year we're kind of getting, you know, kicked in the knackers this year because our best pick is Pavel Bykov, left wing, right wing guy. I would like to pin the watch list. And then we got a Kirill Zikov as well, and then Bamishrov, centerman. So not a lot of guys that we got really looking forward to right now for Russians, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, I would probably trade away a lot of guys and, you know, make this team better. I mean, we're going to be an offensive beast of a team this year. And I think we haven't really been a beast of an offensive team, I think, since our first year in the league, I think. Because that was when we had Guryanov and Nichushkin and Barbashev were doing great. That was our first or second season in. We were absolutely offensively dominating. And that was one of our better years. And then ever since then, we've just been kind of slowly going downhill. But I think if we actually kept Dmitry Orlov, I think our team would have been a lot better than what it is right now. Even though we're actually having a very solid season, 5-7-0. I mean, I wish we had a little bit of more OT losses because we're just getting a lot of losses. Like, if we lose by 1, we should at least force it to overtime, if you get what I mean, right? Like, that Nashville game should have been an overtime loss. Like, we should have just pushed it to at least, yeah, like that game right there. At least push it to some extra time because we need to get those extra points. We need to get every single point out of every single game as much as we possibly can because that's going to be the way that we make it into the playoffs, especially in this division right now, is by extra points, right? The wins are going to be huge, but those extra points that when we don't win are going to be massive for us because I know we're not going to score every single game. And I mean, this is an amazing record right now for us, 12-12-1. We're above 500 for, I think, the first ever time in our franchise mode ever coming into December. This is actually amazing. I've never seen the Moscow Superstars play like this ever in my life. And I've been, you know, we've done a lot of years here with the Moscow Superstars. And this is the best hockey that I've ever seen this team play. 16-13-1, ladies and gentlemen. And we're a point away from a wild card spot. The empire is finally being built, boys. So the first line, Nichushkin, oh my god, Malkin is ripping it up this year. Michkov, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Michkov is here, ladies and gentlemen. The legend, Matvei Michkov, is just honestly just lifting this team up. The second line's doing great. The third line's doing great. The fourth line is Matvei Zaitsev's doing not bad. Zadorov Nichushkin's not doing great. But Chaika and Alexiev. Georgiev is just an OG this year. 928 save percentage. A 238 goals against average. He is really just hunkering down this year. Nichushkin, oh, terrible. 901, 3.30. He's Oh, excuse me, hiccups there. He's actually not doing terrible, Nichushkin, honestly. He's impressing me a pretty good amount, but Georgiev has been great this year. We're getting good goaltending, we're getting good offense, and we're not getting that bad of defense either here in Moscow, boys. This is amazing. I did not expect this out of you guys this year. Honestly, I will eat my words. I thought this team was going to not do very well this year, but Malkin has really been a big difference here for the Moscow Superstars this year. Honestly, I don't care even if we start losing every single game out from here. This is the right steps that we're taking. That we're not that far away from being a really punishing team here in the next couple of years, especially with Michkov. Or we're starting to lose some games. Let's change up the lineups a little bit. All right, let's change up the lineups a little bit. Let's try Gurionov up on that top line. Because, yeah, that's first line's kind of struggling. Or we could throw Koltsov, actually. Yeah, get that 3+. We'll throw Koltsov up with Malkin and Matvei Michkov. We'll get Michkov to play on the right, on the left side. Koltsov on the right. Trenin, Ropasov, Mikhailiev. Defensively, let's change that Lyubushkin pairing. Let's get Chaika up there with Zadorov. Lyubushkin with Alexiev. Nichushkin still not doing bad. Georgiev still not doing bad. We're just starting to lose some traction here, which I was kind of expecting. But we're still not that far away. If we start really stretching together a lot of wins, we could potentially catch up to the Bruins. But a lot of those losses are really... A lot of these losses right now are making us fall behind right now. We cannot lose that traction. We got to start winning a lot of games coming here now. And getting as many points as we possibly can. And we lost 2 games there against Islanders and the Sabres. Not games that we wanted to lose. Detroit, get a point out of them, and we won against. That's huge. We got 3 points out of a possible 4. We're getting a lot of back-to-back games. I feel like these are just punishing the Superstars, especially with a lot of our young players. Good thing we get a pretty nice break. Big win there against the Flyers. Can we get a big win against the Ducks? Big win against the Ducks. And yeah, that's a huge loss against the Bruins. Big win against the Capitals, though. And a 1-0 loss against a huge point there against the Canadiens, though. We did lose against the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is huge. Yeah, I was feeling pretty confident about this team. I really was. I was feeling confident. I felt like this team was going up the on the up climb, but just those couple losses kind of drilled us back, and we couldn't recover. Jacob Varandin, I think he's a Czech guy, right? I don't think he's Russian. Yeah, he's whatever he is, Slovak. Yeah, that's Czech Republic. And I know Jonas Singlethai is a Swiss. He's a Swiss guy. So, not terrible. Edmonton Oilers, big win against the Oilers. We're almost up to the deadline. Big win there against the Colorado Avalanche. I feel like just keeping the team the way that it is, honestly. Because, we could add and potentially make it to the playoffs this year, honestly. No, never mind. We're so far back. Panthers 74 points. We have 56 points. It would be a miracle if we were to make it into the playoffs. But let's take a look at the analytics. Let's see what's doing good for us. Let's see what's doing bad. Goal scoring, yeah, we're still low on the goal scoring part. I think it's the depth scoring that's really hurting us this year. Defensively, we're actually playing very well defensively this year. Our power play is not doing too bad, 22.8, pretty solid, and our PK is 76.3. Okay, yeah, we're still not the greatest team in the world, and I think that's a lot to do with our depth. Malkin, Michkov having a great season this year, 51 points. Great. Koltsov having a great season. Nichushkin struggling a little bit this season, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the depth scoring our depth is definitely the biggest thing that's going to be the decline with Grigorenko, Latunov, and Volkov. The third line with Trenin, Ropasov, and Mikhailiev are not doing terrible, but it's still bringing us down a pretty good amount. Defensively, we're still getting brought down by our defensive workings as well. And goaltending, Georgiev's having a great season. Same with Nichushkin. But they still need to develop. We still need to develop a lot of things here with the Moscow Superstars. We're showing some great, developmental though. We're showing some great growth with this team. There's still a lot to work with, but we're not able to trade away a lot of players. Zaitsev still has a contract here with the team. Zadorov and Nemistenko Georgiev. I don't really want to trade any of those guys away because I want to build this team up. With how well I seen them do at the start of the season, I feel like this team. Ruzen Koltsov's ready to go, man. That is exciting to see. He jump up. I think this year though we just keep him down there in the AHL. You know, the team is still not a very good team. It's still developing. My phone's going off like a motherfucker. But you know, I think we keep developing these guys. These guys are almost ready to go, but I feel like just keeping them down in the AHL is a smart idea for us to do right now because it just keeps them developing. You know, it gets them ready for when we jump in to NHL action next year because our team next year is going to be lethal. So I say we don't do anything because we don't got a lot of things to do. Um, Honestly, we'll be a seller, yes, but we don't have a lot of things to do. We will look to see if there's any Russian players that we could pick up because honestly, looking at this draft class this year, we know that there's not going to be a lot of people out there that we could pick up. We know that. We know that looking towards this draft that we don't got a lot of options. Roman Yossi's on our target, but no, we can only pick up Russians here, guys. And I'm not seeing a lot of Russians, especially defensively. We need defense, especially defense. Jake Oninger, Cole Caulfield. I would love Cole Caulfield right now. We're not trading away him. Trade alert, of course, for Boston. I'm not really seeing anybody that we could potentially pick up here for the Moscow Superstars that could actually, you know, help this team out. Shesterkin, but we already got Nichushkin coming up the pipeline. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything at this deadline. I think we're going to be a very quiet team. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bet. Stay quiet. I think we'll take this year as, you know, a year that I'm very happy with. But we're not going to do any deals because I feel like next year we could be a playoff team without a doubt. I have full belief in this team with Koltsov coming up. If we re-sign Malkin again, even if he's going to drop, we need that depth. We need as much depth as we could possibly get. And I feel like with Malkin being on the team coming into this year, he's going to help Michkov's development, which you could already see. Michkov has 33 goals this year playing alongside of Evgeny Malkin, which is just massive. And that's what we really want. Wow, Scott Lawton's available? What's his overall? 81 overall? His morale must be really low. But the 5.2, no thank you. And he's not Russian, so. But Michkov is doing great, but I think we're just going to keep the team the way that it is. Because, I mean, you look at the draft class this year, and you really don't got a lot of people. Bykov's going to be a medium top 6, but he's going to be 2A. This is going to be a good guy that we're going to have for, you know, the future of our depth. That is why Bykov's going to be huge for us because we have a lot of guys that are going to be great for our top 6, but we don't got a lot of guys that are going to be great for killing off penalties and being good depth guys, which I think Bykov can be that perfect two-way guy, could be defensively, could produce some offense, and be a perfect guy. So we're just going to simulate to the end of the season. We'll do a whole season wrap up. And then we'll practically end the video there. And then in the next episode, we'll take up the draft, get Bykov on the team, and hope to see the development to keep going. What I am going to do, though, is with the last 5 games left on the season, we're going to get Koltsov up. So I think that's the last 5 games here. We're going to call up Koltsov. We're going to get him going into the lineup. Because, I mean, why not? Why not play him a good 5 games in the NHL, get him some NHL experience and see how well Ruzen Koltsov will fit with the squad, right? I would like to see that. We're not going to be a playoff team, so these games won't really matter to us anyways. So let's get Ruzen Koltsov in the lineup. We actually have one of the best records I think we've ever had here with the Moscow Superstars, which is just absolutely amazing. So let's get Koltsov up in the main roster here, ladies and gentlemen, because he's all ready to go. And I like to get him in the lineup to see how well he'll do. So I would like to take out Latunev and put Koltsov in the lineup. Put him up on that. Put him up on that second line. We'll make sure he's playing the. Put Mikheyev on the right wing. We'll make sure he's playing center. Look at those defensive stats. And this is the biggest thing with Ruzen Koltsov is his defensive stats. He hits and he's great defensively. This is a guy that I'm really, really excited about with Koltsov. The brothers and Nikita Koltsov, dude, actual brothers with Ruzen Koltsov and Nikita Koltsov. Bro, we got to play these brothers together. Without a doubt, the Koltsov brothers. The Koltsov connection, baby. Oh my lord. I am actually excited for the future of this team. So let's see how Koltsov does down that third line with Mikheyev and Ropasov. We'll see how well he does with these next 5 games. And, I mean, I'm excited to see. We're not going to be a playoff team. We know that we're mathematically out of the playoffs. 9-0 loss. That's not what we want to see. When they're against the Vegas Golden Knights. Actually, we're playing more games than what I expected. That's okay. We just don't want to play him above 10 games, I think it is. I mean, not like it really matters anyways. Lost there. We do got to check how much Koltsov has played, though, because I don't want to play him more than 10 games. I don't want to, affect his rookie season. I do want to see if he can win the Calder next season, but how well is he doing? 1 point, -3. Okay, I think that's good enough for Koltsov. I think that's good enough for him. We'll scratch him, and we'll send him back down to the AHL. We got him some NHL ice time. Got him into 6 games. He got that NHL experience, got some ice time. I'm excited about him for the future of this team. I really, really am. But he needs to go back down to the AHL. He needs to develop a little bit more, get some more ice time down there. And, I think they're going to probably have a playoff run is what I'm guessing. And if they do have a playoff run, that's very nice for Koltsov. And same with Barbashev as well. So we need those guys developing. We need those guys as ready as possibly can. Are they going to be a playoff team? Yeah, they are. They are going to definitely be a playoff team there for the Burnaby Aces. So that's absolutely amazing for those guys. Absolutely amazing for those guys. So in the next episode, we'll do the whole playoff run for that team with Ruzen Koltsov and that Burnaby Aces team. But yeah, that's awesome. That we're going to be able to see our team go for a little bit of a playoff run down there with the Burnaby Aces. So that's what we'll be doing in the next episode with the Rochester Americans. So we're going to be watching that journey in the next episode. But for right now, we're going to do a whole season wrap-up. Evgeny Malkin with 84 points on the season. Absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at everything. We were 8th in the division this season. Again, yeah, 8th in the division, of course. Like usual, we're going to have to really, really do well if we're going to make it to the playoffs, right? 100 points just to make it in. We're going to have to be on our absolute A game if we're going to be making it to the playoffs. Anyways, goals for, yeah, worst in the league for goals for. Worst, yeah. I mean, we had a pretty bad way to end off the season. Our power play was great. Our PK was probably a bit rough, but our PK wasn't terrible. But our power play is definitely our best part of our game, without a doubt. Malkin with 84 points. Michkov almost had 40 goals in his first season as a superstar. Absolutely amazing. Gurionov with 64. Koltsov up there with 55. Everyone actually did very well this season. The fourth line was kind of an abomination, so we definitely need to upgrade in that if we can. Makamandulin had 20 goals as a defenseman. What a legend. I mean, the guy's absolutely lighting up the shelf. Scoring so many goals. Zaitsev, 20 points there. Chaika doing pretty well as well. Like Alexiev. Hopefully Chaika and Alexiev develop into some really good defensemen as well, I'm hoping. And then goaltending Georgiev. He kind of went downhill. I mean, the team had a really good start to the season. I think one of the best starts that we've ever had as a team was this season. Hellebuck with a 914. Demko there as well. Cam Talbot up there as well at 37 years old, having a great season. Defensively, Shabbat, Clark is up there. McAvoy. Those are your Racing's forwards. Draisaitl leads the league in points. Your goal scoring race was Giroux. He led the league in goals. And rookie goal scoring race was Ken Johnson with Eklund and Michkov. What a highly stacked the race for the goal scoring. Ken Johnson was up there. Eklund, Michkov had a great season as well. But honestly, as my camera, of course, shuts off. But that's okay. We're almost about to end the video here. But in the next episode, we're going to be seeing what we do with the future of this team, honestly. We're, of course, going to go through the simulation for the Burnaby Aces, see how well they do with Ruzen Koltsov and the rest of our prospects with Vorobyev and Goldubin, Kolosov and Puskarayev. We'll see how these guys do for that big playoff race that they're going to be going on. And not just that, what are we going to be picking up in the draft, right? That's going to be also a big topic is, right, what are we going to do in this draft, right? The best possible guy is Bykov right now in this draft, which, kind of sucks for us that we're not going to be able to get any big high prospects in this draft. But Bykov's pretty huge right now. Bamishrov is not looking too bad, but yeah, we're not looking at a ton with this upcoming draft, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get some guys that could be future depth pieces, future third line guys for this team, which is what we're really looking for, is to keep developing, that third line and just keep developing this team. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me, guys, what we should do next in the next episode. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios. amigos.